welcome to Cursed Rollers, where the only thing more cursed than our dice is the campaign we're playing. I'm a robot today. Before we jump into the game, let's greet our cast, starting with our awesome Dungeon Master.
Hi, I'm Celeste, and you didn't say that you were happy. Um,
Shit.
so into prison you go. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the DM.
Hi, I'm Kat. I play Typha. My pronouns are she, they, and so are Typhus. And I am so happy to be in the wonderful town of Vallaki.
Hi, I'm Feli. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Dawn, and I'm also very happy to be here. I'm sure Coffee is happy too.
Hi, I'm Coffee. My pronouns are he, they. I'm playing Prince, and Prince is okay because he's happy, but I'm in jail because I forgot to say I was happy.
Well,
Oh no.
I am in jail with the dice.
The content warning for this episode is child endangerment. The music and sound effects is in the description below. Enjoy the show!
last session,
Mhm.
the party continued their shopping. They bought a cartography kit and got a job to explore the land and map it down for the map maker in the village. The party left the bookshop and saw guards putting up posters. Prince read the posters to everyone, finding out that there's a festival called the Festival of the Blazing Sun in 2 to 3 days-ish, and there is a poster advertising a vampire hunting guild of some sorts. The party then finished their shopping, they bought more stuff, finished their shopping, started heading back to the tavern, when they were interrupted by some thieves, some little thief kids who stole the money and ran towards the church. The party chased them and talked to the prince, who gave them back their stuff and scolded, then told off the kids. And then the priest told them about the saints of the land and about the situation with the orphanage and such. Typha came back to give the kids some pastries. After that, the party headed back towards the tavern to talk to Arena and Ismark, who are beginning to plan starting settling down, maybe. And then the session ended with most of the party sleeping, but Prince planning getting some blood somehow. So, Prince, what do you want to do?
Hello. Is Mark and Irina are still downstairs, correct?
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
Or you can say, like, as they're going upstairs, you talk to them, you talk to one of them, bring them aside. I don't know.
fab, cool. So while they're heading upstairs, I'll just start talking to them.
Mm.
I'm gonna turn to Ismark, and first of all, I have a gift to give him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna reach into my inventory and I'm gonna pull out the Heroes of Belmont comic.
His eyes go very sparkly, and then he immediately thank you. This is a very good thing. I enjoy these very much, and I didn't get to bring them with me. So,
Ah, wow, this was, I believe I picked up the first issue. There's a
yeah,
bookshop that seems to have more of them as well, so you could go there yourself.
I will go and visit them. I will go. Thank you. I will go and visit them.
You're
He
welcome.
looks excited,
Oh,
trying to hide that.
well, Prince shuffles uncomfortably. If you wouldn't mind, can I have a quick word with you?
Uh, sure. Where do you want to go speak?
I look around. Is there anywhere like remotely private that we wouldn't get?
We've got
Or...
your room, like your room. I mean, it's Mark and Arena's room.
Oh, and that's it. Oh shit.
I mean, or you can just find a dark corner.
Dark corner would be risky, wouldn't it?
Up to you.
Oh. I'll grab him in a dark corner for now. I hope he doesn't
Okay.
mind.
Cool.
Just be like, hi. So I'm hungry. I was hoping perhaps I don't know how to word this, but I think you know what I'm asking.
Yes, I'm sure it will make things easier for you and make it so no one gets hurt or anything.
if that is, if you're sure.
Mm-hmm. It'll be fine. Don't leave a mark, maybe, and don't tell Irina.
Little bit hard to not.
Don't leave a mark in an obvious place.
Got you. Right. Where? Okay. Well, where do you want me to? Can you roll up your sleeve?
Yeah, he rolls up his sleeve and just kind of, I guess, rather like on the shoulder, on the forearm.
Cool. I'll go for the shoulder. That should be more well hidden.
Yeah, you bite him in the shoulder. Roll your bite damage.
Nom. Do I roll to attack or do I just do it?
You just do it. Just roll the damage.
Fabulous.
You can try and do the minimum damage if you want to.
Well, I got 3, so.
Okay.
Oops.
Is that all of it? Do you not have like a?
I have a 1d4 plus 3, so I got 3 total.
Thought it had like some sort of necrotic something. Oh well.
And
So yeah, you bite him,
nom.
and you are satisfied for now.
Nice.
And he kind of awkwardly puts his sleeve down. Did you do that in the dark corner?
I guess so, because we didn't declare that we moved, so.
So it just looks like you were macking on your boyfriend in the corner of the room.
How dare you!
Am I
The
wrong?
homies a good night kiss on the shoulder.
You are wrong. We are not boyfriends.
But I just said that's what it looks like.
Well, yeah, it does look like that. Oh, oh god.
So, Ismark stands up. He looks around, a little bit panicked.
Yeah, I look around as well.
Kisses you on the forehead and goes
What?
in like a way of you get it as like this is an act because you noticed that people noticed.
Okay, cool. Prince will be like, thanks, babe. Clearly uncomfortable with it, but he's doing his best to act.
Yeah.
He will awkwardly retreat into the room. Not Ismark.
So you essentially bought blood from Ismark with a comic.
Yeah. I brought his love with a comic, and he gave me a kiss as a fake thanks.
Yep.
Nice. Achievement unlocked. Well
Is that all
done.
you're doing for the night?
Yeah, I'm gonna go turn into a little rat and curl up in a corner in embarrassment.
Well.
Oh my god, a rat!
Squeak.
Can I pick up the rat?
This is a side note. To describe your room, you're in the biggest room with 4 beds because there were 3 of you, and there is no room with 3 beds.
Oh.
And one of you is a rat. on the bed, curled up.
I would like to categorically state, therefore, that what I have done is push together 2 of the beds to make one massive bed for
Okay.
me, and then I'll do the same for Dawn, because I'll be like, Prince said he doesn't need a bed. Let's just sprawl out. Let's have some comfort.
So you do
Yes.
that. You see that Iris has decided that you've clearly put the beds together, so that means she gets half of the bed, and she's taken half of the bed.
Nice.
She's gotten bigger to do it, so you don't just squish her.
Well, Prince is gonna curl up on the floor.
You curl up on the floor.
No, Dawn picks you up and puts you on a pillow.
Squeak! He
Don't
protests.
be mean!
Squeak, squeak, squeak. He's just angry squeaks.
Gives another disappointed mother look. Don't backchat me, mister.
Oh god, he curls in on himself. He like tries to hide under the pillow.
Very sleeps like curls up next to you.
Cute. Cool. Well, Prince will bury himself under the pillow and then fall asleep.
Okay. Well,
Cuddling raspberry.
I'm assuming that a raspberry was left in your room. So
Yeah.
yeah. So during the night, Dawn,
Hello?
it is harder for you to get to sleep for whatever
Oh.
reason.
Okay.
It takes you some time. And you wake up a couple times in the middle of the night, just feeling an odd sense of loneliness.
Aww.
You can make an insight check as to why. Even though
Yes,
you're
please.
surrounded by your friends.
Oh, natural 20?
Woo!
Oh, you know immediately that even though your friends and your family were gone, that you could see them every night when they would walk with the other ghosts. But you're not near that anymore. And
Oh.
so you can't look out and see them. And they're further away. And you don't. And you just feel that sense of loneliness.
Oh.
But you eventually fall asleep next to a rat and a weird animated bush. A rat that turns into a human in an hour. So yeah, or a vampire in an hour. I mean, I don't know if that's how that works. We'll see.
Well, I assume I stay polymorphed until I choose not to be. I assume. I don't know.
I'm not sure. We'll look at it later. But yeah, we'll say that you stay polymorphed until you fall whilst you're sleeping. So yeah, you eventually get your full rest, and you all wake up in the morning.
I do a little stretch as a little rat.
I'm gonna get my flute out and play a tune. Decided to wake up in a nice mood. We're in a happy place.
Want to make a performance check?
Yes, I will make a performance check. Where's my performance? Oh, that's very nice. 21.
21. It's a very nice tune.
I'm doing it with my flute from my god's mother, so the one that makes like the little pretty patterns and
Yeah.
things.
You
So I'm
see
just
that
gonna play a little.
Iris is just dancing around the pretty patterns.
A nice way to wake up.
The little rat will come sit on the edge of the bed and sit and watch your little, performance.
Oh,
Happy little rat.
Are you doing anything, Dawn?
She was probably sad until she saw all of that. She's like, oh, that's really nice.
Oh.
So, you finish your performance up after a bit. You probably head down to go and eat breakfast, I assume.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Cool.
I don't, but you know.
Yes. You just, once again, normal, just kind of same food as yesterday. There doesn't seem to be a variety of meals other than wolf steak and some vegetables, some sad vegetables.
Typha's begrudgingly eating some sad vegetables. Oh, prestidigitation, that can change the flavour of things, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You make
Yeah.
your sad vegetables taste like candy.
Yay!
Yeah. Just tastes much nicer.
Yes. But what are you all doing today?
Go find Kai, go find Kai, go find Kai, go find Kai.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
We did all the shopping.
Yes, so we're going to go and find your friend. Unless there's anything you wish to do, Dawn, are you alright?
I want to find Kai. I want to find Kai. I want to find Kai.
Right. Okay, well, I that's what we're doing. Gonna go talk to the Vistani.
You sound so sad about that. Everything is happy and great here.
I guess everything is happy and great, including talking to Vistani that we know work for, you know who.
We're
You-
talking to a Vistani that could be one of my parents.
Yes.
A very fancy guy just comes up to you. The same guy with the big feather hat,
That man.
very colourful cloak, comes up to you. Says, "Did I hear that you're going to visit the Vistani?"
Depends who's asking.
Well, I am interested in this land and its culture, and I want to tell stories. So wondering if I could tag along with you, if that's okay, or if you're not comfortable with that idea, you could tell me of anything that you overhear. I'm trying to get a a vibe for what these people are like. I mean, you said that they work for Strahd, did you?
They might do.
It is very interesting. You see the little feather on his hat just flies around and starts writing on the notepad that he's got.
I would like to clarify, not all Vistani do, it's just that these ones
Oh,
might.
I mean, if you say so. But would I be allowed to come with you, or?
Prince is gonna side-eye Typha and Dawn for their opinion.
I mean, it's a free country. Ha 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 ha.
Hmm.
Dawn's just happy, like,
I mean-
yeah, the more the merrier.
Did you
If
say that?
you're going the same way as me, as us, then we can't stop you.
And Dawn also did say the more the merrier, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that I'll be making my way with you.
Can...
What's your name?
Yes, your name.
I am Rictavio.
Oh, right, yes. Apologies,
Yeah.
you did tell us that.
He just kind of gathers his bag from the table that he was sitting on. When will you be leaving?
Um.
Well, if you two are finished with your meals, then perhaps now.
And you did not.
Prince has a very specific diet. He ate in the bedroom before we came down.
Yes.
He doesn't
Oh.
like people to watch him eat either.
Make
It
a
makes him
deception
very
check.
uncomfortable.
Make a deception check.
Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Oh, where's my deception? Deception. 15.
Okay.
Oh.
May I inquire? What type of food do you eat?
I'll tell you along the way, perhaps.
Okay. You see. You lead the way. I assume that you know where you're going.
God, do we know we're going?
Someone had a map.
I pull out
Yes.
the map.
You pull out the map and you see that there's a small road, little thing. There's not much drawings here, and it's just like small road going south of Vallaki. And it says Vistani camp. Plus question mark.
Oh, we need to go and I can draw stuff on the map. I'm so excited.
Yes, right, so we'll head that way. You can draw things on the map. We'll walk, I guess.
Whoa. You see that he
Yes.
gets out his horse. He's going to ride his horse whilst you go along the way.
He gets out his horse.
Well, he goes to the other side of the tavern, undoes the horse from the
Images of him
tide.
getting a horse out his pocket.
He takes out a miniature wooden horse and he speaks some magic words. The horse enlarges itself inside of the tavern. Up. First he goes outside. No, he gets his horse out from the other side of the tavern.
Good.
Okay,
Well,
that is much more logical.
fancy man is a fancy horse. Cool.
The horse has got a lot of different colours. It's a very big horse, definitely not from around here.
Where do you hail from, Rictavia?
Oh, I am from all over Ravenloft.
Ah. So you just came to visit Barovia?
Well, I'm a storyteller and I came here to tell my stories, and apparently there was something very interesting going on here. Apparently, people told me that people who come in here are never seen again, and I, as a bard, would be delighted to tell that story.
And yet you have ended up stuck here like everyone else.
Yes, so it seems.
Ironic, really, but...
Yeah.
Typha's gonna give Prince evils. Like,
What?
not everyone knows that they can't leave. It's not fair.
It's not like there's any signs that say, can't come back.
Well, as you just said, there are plenty of stories of people disappearing and never returning.
Yes, but I thought that me being a magical type of person could easily get my way out of this.
Well,
But clearly not.
no.
Clearly that there is some sort of evil, malevolent vampire.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that there is.
You continue walking awkwardly
Yeah,
Yes.
very awkward.
until you reach this area. It's kind of south of the town. You see that Octavio kind of stops by the edge of this area. He says, I'll wait here and just observe for a bit, then I might talk to them myself. So he lets you continue unless you want to bring him along with you.
Prince is a bit weirded out that he just wants to observe.
I mean, unless you can do anything about it.
He'll look at Rictavia. He'll look at Typha and Dawn. Are they gonna do anything?
No, I'm fixated on the fact that Kai's probably through there.
Dawn?
All people are weird to Dawn. She is like, I'll have to find Kai. I
Well,
need to know.
Prince will just look at Rictavia and be like, I suppose we'll see you soon then, yes?
Perhaps.
Right. Okay.
Good day.
Good day.
You see he sits down on the floor with his little notebook and just absent-mindedly the floating pen just starts writing as he watches the people. You see as you go past this clearing a small hill that's like about 20-30 feet tall, and has about a dozen like just Vistani wagons and a giant tent at the very top of it. And around the hill there are clumps of tents, and almost built into the hill there are these small-ish, like small for a house, houses, cottages maybe, with you see that outside of them are just these people just standing by the door that don't look like they're Vistani.
Well, where do you two want to go first?
Who's the closest person?
Yeah.
The closest person would probably be by one of the houses.
Dawn is just gonna go up to one of them and be like, excuse me, do you know Kai?
Okay, so you walk up to this person who's a dark brown skin, and he has. It's weird. You've heard of drow elves before. These elves with kind of grayish skin, but they don't look distinctly. They just look normal elven, just with different color skin, and occasionally have light sensitivity. This looks like a mixture between a drow elf and a wood elf, but also something else. They just dark brown skin with elvish hairs and elvish features, and just looks at you. I do not know this this Kai. Why?
Oh, so you're not my dad?
No. Do you need anything?
Well, do you know anyone that might know Kai? Or be my parent?
Most people are gone right now. They're looking for something. He rolls his like. There's a sigh in his voice, like he doesn't care for it. You can talk to the leader of the Vistani, or the leader of the Dusk Elves.
Well, I was told it was somebody from the Vistani.
Then you go to the top tent. There should be a man named Luvash in there. He's a bit in a mood right now, so I would be cautious about upsetting him.
Noted.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
So you go to the top of this hill, I assume.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
You see just by the entrance to this tent, and you go inside. There's a bunch of campfires in the middle, some people sleeping, mostly Vistani people of all different lineages and such. But there is this blonde man who's kind of just pacing around, just huffing, and just looks generally nervous and angry. You would assume, based on his temperament, would be Luvash.
Hey, is everything okay?
Who are you?
I'm Dawn.
You are Dawn. What do you want?
We're looking for Kai.
Kai, I don't care about Kai.
You
Why
know
are you...
Kai?
He looks at you. For a second,
Do
he
you-
thinks about something. I don't care.
Do you
I
know
am busy
Kai?
right now.
If we help you with whatever you are busy about.
Yes, you help me, then I will help you.
Good. What do you need?
My daughter went missing. I don't know where she went missing. 2 days ago, we were not allowed inside of the village. Just the people that fucking... And I've got everyone looking, but no one can find her. Her name is Arabelle.
Arab-
Arabelle.
Arabelli.
She's about 7 years old. She sneaks into the village sometimes, so not easy for us to get in there.
Do you think it's the friend of the kids?
Possibly.
Yeah, as I'm about to say, can I roll to see if I can make the connection? They
Yeah.
mentioned a young girl that comes and goes
can
as she
do.
pleases.
You can do insight.
Can I connect the dots?
You would probably
No.
connect the dots. Yeah, you know that information. Like,
Even
that
with a
is-
6?
Yes, that isn't something that you necessarily have to roll for because you've connected the dots yourself. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
So you can assume that it could be, it could not be, you don't know.
Do you have any ideas about where she would normally go to other than the village?
I don't know. She would go to the village. She'd say she'd come home, be full, not wanting to eat anything. You see that he's just frustrated. You see at this point 2 Vistani people come in. He looks at them. He's like, and they just shake their head. He just gets mad again. He just starts pacing again.
Then we'll help you find her.
Yes.
Okay.
And then hopefully you can help me with Kai.
I will help you with anything if you can find her.
Alright. Sounds like a deal to me.
I'll even give you a treasure if you need it, if you want it.
Anything. My treasure would be Kai.
Okay, I will help you with that.
Yes.
What do you two want?
I don't know what my friends might want other stuff.
Yes, I mean, I'm curious about what on earth this treasure is.
Well, if you find her, then you might get it.
Well, fair enough.
No, let's not waste any time.
Yes.
Yeah.
We shall
Who
go
was the
find
last person to see her?
I was. In the morning, she said that she was just going off to have adventures with her friends. I told her not to go into the woods. Just be safe. She always comes back home. This time she didn't.
Alright. Thank you. We will find her and we will return.
Good. I'll thank you. Find her.
Fair
Yes.
enough.
Okay. Who has an idea?
Well, if he told her not to go into the woods, then she's quite possibly not within the woods. He said that she normally comes back with a full belly. Typha, you brought pastries. Where did you get those?
From the cafe. But I do think maybe we should speak to the kids, because if it's their friend and she was going on an adventure with her friends, they might know where she went.
We can talk to both the kids and maybe investigate the cafe.
Is everyone good with that?
Yes.
Fine by me.
Right.
Uh,
Let's go pick up Rictavia.
So, you leave the tent.
Yes.
Everything looks empty here. Like there are just a bunch of people who have gone, looking for a child.
Aw.
And so you go down. You get to Rictavia. It looks at you. Anything interesting?
Well, there's a lost child, so we're going to go try and find her.
Oh, I think I'll stay here and just watch for a bit more. But you have fun.
You watch people a lot, huh?
Yes, it is people watching. It's how I make my stories.
I don't suppose you've seen a young girl?
There are children inside of the town, but none that I really pay attention to.
Okay.
Right, okay, so You'll stay here. But have you considered maybe talking to people as well as just observing them?
I feel like I've gotten all the information that I need. Just
Right.
by watching.
Sure.
Why, do you have a problem with this?
I don't know, I just think it's better to talk to people and get to know them rather than just assuming from what you can perceive. But that might just be me.
Well, then, it might just be you.
Good day. And Prince will walk away before he says anything else.
Are you
Okay.
leaving with him?
Yeah, I'll walk away with him. We've got to go find this little girl. She might be my key to finding Kai.
Cool.
Must.
What did you
So-
say, Dawn?
Yes, I need to find Kai. We need to find Kai.
So, you head back to the village, to the town. Where in the town are you going to look?
I'd like to go to the church first, but Prince would also like to go to the cafe, so...
I think we should probably try the church first. The children could probably give a bit more of a lead.
I was thinking the church.
Oh, don't forget everyone to smile.
Smile,
Smile.
smile!
So, you make your way to the church. You see that in the morning it's a bit more empty. You assume that during the night that people would want to be here more, since it is more dangerous at night in Barovia. And you easily go in, and you see that the priest is there just talking to this young man, the same young man that you saw talking to the kids before. Like he looks like he's about like 20-ish.
Cool. Excuse me.
Who are you asking? Just both of them?
Both, yeah.
The priest looks at you. Oh, it's you from yesterday. What may I help you with?
We were hoping to speak to some of the children.
Children. They would be at the orphanage right now, probably doing their classes.
Right. How long are their classes? It's probably better not to interrupt them.
This
About
is important.
Yeah.
why? Is anything the matter? Did they steal something again?
No, they
No,
didn't.
there's the lost child.
Yeah, it's...
The other man looks at you. A lost child, who might you be talking about?
Like, Prince tries to make a gesture for Typha and Dawn to, like, not mention that it's Vistani.
It's a daughter of an acquaintance of ours.
Um,
Sorry, what did you say, Dawn?
no, probably
A girl named Arabelle.
not. That's one of the orphan's friends. Are you looking for her?
Yes.
They would be very happy to help you, and I'm sure the teacher would allow it.
Alright, well then, let's... Yes, to the orphanage. Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
The orphanage,
good day.
he points you in the direction of the orphanage. You walk to basically the other side of the town, which is like a more kind of dingier. Like there's not as much light. The path goes into a mud path. The buildings here look just not as good. You go past this. There's just another cart that's kind of sitting there, is kind of shaking a bit as there's something inside. Looks like a fancy cart, kind of. You go past a coffin shop, and right next to it is the orphanage.
Nice.
Yeah. Walking outside, as you pass by, you see the pink lady is walking outside of the coffin shop, looking quite sad.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's you from before. Well, no, I'm just dealing with setting up a burial for one of my family members.
Oh,
Is
I'm
anything that you
sorry to
needed
hear
from
that.
me?
Anybody got any ideas?
If you don't need me, then I'll be on my way. I'm actually quite busy today.
Sorry to hear your news. Just I don't suppose you've seen a young girl about 7.
No, I don't really pay attention to children. They're kind of annoying. They get too much attention.
Prince chuckles a bit.
Typha's not as enamored by her anymore.
But anyway, I'll be going.
Good day.
Good day to you. And
I
she
know.
walks away.
No, that isn't sad.
I'm
So-
sure she'll be alright.
So I'm assuming you're going to the orphanage after that?
Yep.
Yep.
You walk into this kind of very sad, this nearly broken down looking just grey wooden building. There's like no one at, like it's just kind of a weird setup. It just looks like a larger house. You just kind of walk in, the door is completely unlocked. I mean, unless you wanted to knock on the door, but it does say orphanage on it, and the door is open.
Can I go in?
You can.
Oh,
You cannot.
I cannot? Well,
Nope.
knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock. About 5 minutes later, you see this young lady, like just around 19 years old. She's got the glasses on, and she just kind of rushes to the door and says, hello?
Hello. If it is alright, may we be invited inside? I'm hoping to speak to some of your kids about a missing child.
Oh, yeah, we got some. Yes, just make it quick. I'm in the middle of teaching a lesson. You see at this point some kids are peering by the door. Come on in. And she leads you towards the classroom, and she's, kids, we need someone. Who do you need to talk to?
Can we point at the 3 children we met yesterday? I don't think we found
Yeah.
out their names.
The moment you point at them, they all like straighten up and look scared.
Oh,
We need your help.
yeah, we need your help.
One of their eyes is light up. Are we going on an adventure?
Not quite.
Oh.
Sorry.
I think you went on an adventure, though, with a friend of yours. The one you saved the pastry for.
Oh, yeah, we did. Why?
Where did you go with her?
Well, we a different kid speaks up. There was like a building, and we looked at the top of the building, and then we went down because we got scared. And then she was like, "I'm gonna go home now," and then was like, "But we need to eat food first." And then we stole some pastries, and then she ran away. And there was like, I think we went. I don't know. We can show you the house.
That would be great.
It would
Okay.
indeed.
Yes, please.
Apologies to interrupt your lesson.
It's okay. If you're looking for a child, then I'm sure it will be helpful. If you happen to find any of our lost children, or any of the children who are in need of a place, send them down.
That we shall.
Lady nods. Alright, kids, back to lesson. And you go off with the 3 kids, and there's like just kind of 2 more sitting there. You look like they don't have many friends. These other 2 kids, the 3 kids that you're with, look more outgoing, I guess. I don't know.
Got you.
We could field trip. Everybody come. The more
No.
eyes, the better.
No.
No. I do need to teach these kids some stuff.
Yes. No.
Um,
Cannot go on a field trip, okay?
Just
But
bring
they
them
look
back.
so sad.
We'll
We're
be
not
back.
sad. We're happy, guys. Come on,
Yes.
smile.
Sorry, yes, absolutely. Everybody is happy.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe we could plan one another day.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll go on a field trip another day. Somewhere where it's very safe and inside the town.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Maybe to the church again, kids. Oh,
Well,
yeah. The kid leads you to not too far away, just this old looking house by the wall, almost like to the north of the city. Not to like the rich district, because that's also kind of the north, but like this older house that's nearby the richer district, I guess. And the kids just kind of point. Well, we went there, and then we like heard someone. Uh, then we left.
Right. Then you got pastries. She got pastries with you, and then she left.
Well, yeah. Well, no, we went in that building, and then we heard somebody. Like there was like well, we thought it was a ghost, so we left, and then we got pastries, and then she left.
Okay. So in that
So-
regard,
Can we go back now? It was
yes,
scary.
yeah. You can. Thank you.
The kids run away, but they're not running towards the orphanage.
They'll be
You have
fine.
gotten the naughty kids out of their lesson, and now they're going to go steal money and buy pastries.
Oh dear.
In hindsight, we should have thought about that.
Oh wow. They'll have fun. They'll be fine.
They're going to commit so many crimes.
Good for them.
She looks at you really horrified, and then remembers she needs to be happy, so she's then
Look,
she's
they're,
happy again.
they're not going to be committing horrid crimes, so they'll be fine.
Crime is a horrible crime.
Anyway, a
Just
house.
swimming distance of a child stabbing a man. No, you don't. That's a lie.
Anyway, a haunted house.
Yes, there's a haunted, in air quotes. You don't know if it's haunted.
Air quote haunted house.
Once again, another broken down house. Do you just go in?
I would like to
Cool.
roll investigation or something. I want to vibe check the house.
Vibe check the house.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, you can roll perception or insight. I wouldn't say investigation. If you're just vibe checking it, because that's more of like a looking thing.
Absolutely fair. Which one's better? Both of them are both as bad as each other. So 4.
4.
What are the
No,
vibes?
You just can't tell. Vibes are just not there. You know?
This house does
Yeah.
not have vibes.
Can I spot what he was trying to do and try it myself?
Yeah, sure.
And it was what, investigation or perception, did you say?
Insight. Insight.
Insight.
Or
Insight. Insight or perception, okay. So those are exactly the same. So I got 19.
Okay. You look at the house. You get more of a stinky old man type of vibe. Like someone who just lives alone and kind of like, you know, when someone when you kind of piece it together when someone's like, oh, it's the haunted house, and sometimes there's a ghost in there and you can hear them, but it's just like an old guy who lives alone and doesn't take care of himself or his house. It's that kind of vibe.
right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Are you gonna relay this information or just?
Yeah, I'll pass that on as I walk up to the door and ring the doorbell.
Oh, okay. We're just going. All right.
Ancient doorbells.
Mm? What?
You knock on the door as doorbells. come
Okay,
up.
so there's no doorbells. Some houses actually have like real bells.
Well, this one does not.
No, they probably would have fallen off by the sounds of things. And it did.
In this day and age, the houses wouldn't have bells. It'd be shops that have the bells.
Yeah,
Mm.
they're like more. You know, you open the door and it goes ding. But yeah, you knock on the door. The door feels like it would collapse if you knocked any harder. And you're waiting. How long do you wait for?
I'm impatient. I will knock, give it a count of 10, then walk in.
You open the door isn't locked. You just kind of. It smells musky. It's dusty. There's like a couple of his footprints in the dust as if people walk around. A couple of smaller footprints as if some children are running around in here. Some like fishing gear. About it. That's all you can see in the front entrance anyway.
Is it alright if we come in?
No reply.
Have fun,
Hello,
you
is anybody
two.
here?
Pardon?
Sorry.
No,
Someone-
you repeat yourself, Kat.
I said, hello, is anybody here, but very loudly.
And I
No
said,
reply.
yep. And I just go, have fun, you two. I'll be here.
I mean, can you try and walk through the door to see if anyone lives here?
Can I, God?
That would be impolite of you
I
to just
can't.
walk into someone's house uninvited.
I can't do that. Well, unfortunately, I can't do that. So, have fun. I will wait. And I don't know, if you need me, just wave it through one of the windows or something.
Okay,
Sounds-
only.
Prince is just gonna go
Oh.
sit outside and read a book.
What book are you reading?
Ooh. Which one do I want to read? I will read...
Witch's Hour.
Well, yeah, that's the only one in my inventory, because you put the other ones in yours, so fuck it.
I did.
I'll read The Witch's Hour.
We're a desperate hunt for a lost kid, and you're going to sit there reading erotica. Terrible.
It's not! It's romance
Isn't it?
only!
Yeah.
Prince would
So
not
tell
buy
me, what
books
is this
like
romance book about?
that. What is this romance book about?
Yeah, you tell me.
Well... How do I say it in a non-copyrighted manner? So there's a girl, and she is
thought it was
existing, and then
Him and him.
No, it was girls. It was I don't know. I can't remember how you describe Witch's Hour, but
Okay, let me describe it then.
Go
If you,
on.
I'm assuming I know what you're talking about.
yes.
There's a girl. She is so very depressed. And then she meets a sparkly boy. She dates him. And then she meets another boy. And then things have become like this love triangle. But then she goes for the sparkly boy. And that's about it.
Yeah, I am guessing from the way you described it, this sounds like this is like the third book of a series.
No, this is like just a big book with just, it's not written well. This is like, this happens, and then this happens, and then this happens.
Prince wrinkles
Basically.
his nose.
Like, obviously in more detail than
Mm.
that. It's like, she finds a hot vampire boy, and then edgy things happen. And then she finds a hot werewolf boy, and then edgy things happen. And then she gets pregnant.
And edgy
It
things
does
happen.
become a sex book at the very end.
Shit. Prince doesn't read the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, you won't get to the very end of it. I'm just saying.
True.
In the future, that is what the book is about. It's
Oh wow,
all of
damn.
Twilight.
So cool. Prince will start reading it. He'll wrinkle his nose and be like, "Why did I ever enjoy this?" Why? But yeah, that's all he's doing outside the house. What are you guys doing?
Wait a minute. All of Twilight, but everyone is gender reversed.
Oh, nice. So
Yeah,
it's
nice.
it's a man who meets a sparkly vampire lady and a totally not a werewolf
so he
lady.
gets pregnant.
And he gets
He's
pregnant.
doing-
Cool. You're emperor, right? Cool. Okay. Anyway.
It's the full T for T, just romance instead. No, nothing in this world will not be queer. So what are you two doing inside of it?
Following footprints.
Following footprints? You just kind of go around.
Dawn, are you okay
do
with
an
that?
investigation check.
Can I roll one as well?
Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a nice one. Oh, it sounds like you had a nice one too. I get
Un-
19 again.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
The footprints kind of just go. Whose footprints are you following? The smaller ones or the bigger ones?
Bigger ones.
Okay. So, Dawn, you go around the house following these bigger footprints. They just kind of walk around aimlessly, then eventually go back outside of the house.
Oh,
I want to follow the little footprints.
You You go around. You follow the little ones. They go all the way upstairs, all the way to the third floor, and they look out the window. Then it looks like they run. Then it looks like they just go back and walk outside, like more like running out.
Okay.
At some point, at multiple points, the footprints kind of like interweave with each other, as if uh, the bigger footprints were chasing the littler footprints. And Dawn, and I guess the both of you, whilst following the footprints, you see just a bunch of stuff. Like someone lives here. Clearly, this is some like plates with stuff on, with just like meat on them. There's like one tiny little like fish that's like little it's hung on the wall, clearly decaying. He looked very well. They looked very proud of this very tiny fish. There's a journal on the desk at some point. Some like and just a bunch of unlit candles. This looks like and some this miscellaneous like this is a very just lived in place.
Okay. Well, because I'm offended by the level of dust, I'm going to start using prestidigitation, seeing as the dust isn't helpful.
You're cleaning it, okay?
Yes. We'll
You do
clean the
that?
house.
Do you want to do anything else in the house?
Well, I want to see if I can find any signs of where this person might go or when they might come back.
Okay, with going off of your same investigation check, you
Mhm.
see that there are fishing supplies. You know, there's a lake nearby,
Could be
and
at the
there's
lake.
a journal that you could read if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm going to read the journal.
Okay. Just make an investigation check to read it quickly. If not, you'd have to like spend a couple of hours.
Okay. So 17.
17. Looking at the end pages, you just see kind of like just a bunch of scribbled down notes about how there are no fish in the lake, that that this person's annoyed. You assume that they're a man just from the name on it. Their name is Bluto. They just go on to talk about how you know there's no fish in the lake, and he needs to do something to make the fish get back, and about how he met this weird lady like in the middle of the lake. That she told him that if he brought her something, then maybe then she'll help the fish get back.
Oh no.
And then it ends.
Is there any hint to what the something is?
You don't know.
Oh no. I'm going to have just because of who I am, I'm going to infer that potentially that weird something might be the child.
Maybe.
So I'm going to run straight up to Dawn and go, we have to go to the lake now, let's go.
Okay,
Okay.
we're going.
I'm going to give no more information than that, just run out, Prince, come in!
What? He just drops his book, loses his place, goes, shit, shoves it in his bag and
Wait,
runs
what
after
the
you.
Okay. You begin to run towards the lake. Some of the guards just look at you weirdly, but they just assume that you're running somewhere. You get to following Dawn with her map, follow the path up towards the dock area, and make a perception check.
All of us?
Yeah.
Perception. I got a nat 1.
I got
2
11.
great rolls in the house and then a nat 1 when we get to the freaking lake. Well done, me.
18.
With my, it comes up to a 4 altogether.
Okay.
4, 11, 18.
So,
Oh, good old Dawn.
Typha, you're just kind of in a rush, not really thinking.
Yeah.
You see a lake. That's about it.
I'm
the
gonna
lake
say
is a
I'm bent
bit
over, hands on knees, like,
Yeah.
look, breathing.
Prince and Dawn, you both see. You both see that there are just some rowboats, and that the lake is still, like just still water. Dawn, you see in the middle of the lake, about a few hundred feet in, there is 2 boats. One of them is kind of just this like short old man, and there's another like 6.5 feet tall, just cloaked figure. and a very long rowboat with like almost like how Charon rows their boat, like that type of oar and stuff like that. So just like standing up and rowing the boat. Um, and that is what you see, and you see that. And Dawn, no, yeah, Dawn. You also see in the lake. It's a bit weird, but you just see a couple of. It looks like a couple for a second, but then you kind of focus onto it. None of you two don't see this. You two just see the lake. But Dawn, you see that the lake is just filled with thousands of ghost fish that just seem to that like float through each other absent-mindedly. But by where the boat is and the tall figure is, they all just avoid that area.
Phantom fish.
Yeah, and
Phantom fish?
it looks like there are way too many to live inside of this. Like the entire lake is just made out of these ghost fish. You can barely see you specifically. You can barely see the water.
There are many ghost fish, except around the people over there.
Should we perhaps go onto the lake to talk to them, or what are we doing here?
I don't know, but is that going to upset the ghost fish if we just phase through them?
I don't know. Typha's the one who made us run here.
I've swum with ghost fish before, nothing happened. I'm gonna start wading in.
Typha.
Thinking.
Are you just going in?
Yep, this could
Typha.
be horrible.
I mean, you can just swim, so you've got a fast swimming speed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going.
Should we get a boat? I don't want to go anywhere near the water, but should we get a boat?
Yeah, we should probably see why she's heading out to those people.
Oh god. Okay.
Would you rather stay and read your book?
No, I will help you. Let's get a boat.
So you push the boat onto the water, and
We pinch a boat. Dawn has committed a crime.
Dawn, with Prince's help, roll athletics with advantage.
Oh dear.
What?
11?
11? 11's okay.
I'm
You.
glad I got that advantage because one of them was a natural one.
Oh.
Is that why you said oh dear?
Yeah, I saw that first.
Yeah, 11 is enough to. The two of you use the boat and just get there. You're slower than Typha. Typha's very fast in the water. And so Typha, you get there fast. The two people don't. Well, the man doesn't see you, but you see the cloaked figure. Just their face is just kind of completely obscured by darkness. But you notice that the cloak turns to you as you get close, and
This is
when
gonna
you
go
get
so
close, what do you
horribly
want to do?
wrong. Are you
do
my
you say?
mom?
No, I am not anyone's mother. Why are you here? Our deal is almost complete.
What deal?
Why are you here?
What deal are you doing?
Why is that any business for you?
What
do you
deal are you
care?
doing?
That is none of your business. You see just a flash of like almost pale white eyes from within the darkness of the cloak. What do you want? You can see that there is like a tied up child inside of the man's boat, by the way.
That child. I want that child.
You want the child. At this point, you two would arrive on your boat.
Why do you have a child tied up?
Typha, what are you? Oh, there's a child.
Why do you care?
I want
It's a
that child.
That's someone's buddy.
The man looks at you. I was almost done. The fish were going to come back.
Sir,
Just let me do my deal.
what does your deal involve? Handing over the child?
Yeah, that's what she's asking for.
Surely you can give another life, correct? Not a child?
The man looks at this tall lady. She shakes her head.
Why does it have
The
to
lady
be...
looks at the two of you, the three of you, sorry. If you want, you can trade something of more value than hers.
Wow.
What's more value than her life?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm looking for my inventory.
No.
We can make a deal if you want to.
What do you want?
What would your deal be?
Yes.
You could give me one favor.
One favor?
Yes. Or you can trade me something that is worth more than this deal, just to stop it
May
from
we-
happening.
May we know what the favor is?
No, I will decide when it comes to the time.
I don't know whether this would increase the favor that you're going to request of us, but I'd specifically like to make this deal without the child being involved and to return fish to the lake for this gent.
No. Rather the child comes with me and the fish return to the lake. Or the fish do not return to the lake and either child will be safe.
Why can't we make it both?
Why can't I just take all of your lives and nothing will happen?
Suppose it's fair. Well, unless either of you two wants to offer, Prince might make a deal.
I'll make a deal.
Dawn's,
It's to find
Dawn's
Kai.
not,
It's for me, really.
Dawn's not the sharpest. She'd also say, "Yeah, I'll take a favour. I'll do that to
Are you-
protect a child. That's
Your
someone's
favour?
baby."
Why are you
The
both
man-
offering?
Yeah. Well,
The
I'll
man
argue
is
with Dawn
beginning
about
to
it.
panic at this point. It's like, the fish, it's my life's work.
Sir, we'll find a way, alright? But it can't be at the price of someone else's life.
What do you mean?
I will offer you a favor for the child. She's just screaming that from the water.
You want a favor? You want my favor?
No. Carry on with the conversation. I just would like to say that Typha's randomly shouting that from the water.
Yes.
Prince is having a really casual conversation with the man.
The man just looks at you and says, This is just a life for thousands of lives to feed the town.
Yes, but it's still a life. One does not outweigh the many. It's still a singular life and it's still important.
We don't trade lives.
But it's only a Vistani girl.
She's just as valuable as you are, my friend. She too could grow to help feed the town if given the chance.
Aye. The man just looks
Oh, you just
dejected.
made Typha angry.
The man just looks very dejected and
So,
he doesn't. He's like an old man. He can't really do much about anything, or not like much about this situation. I mean, and he just looks like far too depressed and empty to care.
oh. Well, Prince is gonna
There is
gesture.
always,
Oh.
there is always another way. That this is very permanent mistake to make.
Mm-hmm.
The lady looks at the three of you. So, you want my deal? You want to accept that you will owe me a favor?
As long as you spare the
I
child.
will do it. But let me
Yes.
take the brunt. It's to find my parents.
Your parents? Who are your parents?
Well, I did just ask if you're my mom. So
Yes.
it might suggest that I don't know.
Who is one of your parents? If you're looking for someone, you know one of them, correct?
I do. Why is it important that you know?
For my own interest.
Kai. Their name is Kai.
Kai. The lady looks at you. And is Kai of the Feywild, or is Kai a genie?
Ooh.
Typha is a genie.
A genie. Interesting. Well, I have a problem. There is somebody on the other side of this lake. And they're making things good. And I don't like them. I want you to kill them.
So, to,
You've
s-
accepted my favor, correct?
to spare the child, we have to go kill a woman.
Not a woman.
We said we wouldn't trade lives.
Person.
Yes.
She did not state that, you did. It is still her terms. To be fair to, this.
You've accepted my favor.
Yes. So, now we've saved the child.
So, you will go kill them.
Is there
You will
any...
kill the druid of the north. And you see this strange, tall lady begins to row their boat away. And as she does so, you see the cloak just kind of vanishes in an illusory form, and see just a very disgusting hag from the Feywild. Now you've made a deal with something of the Feywild.
Oh no. That was a bad idea.
Hey
That was
DM,
a...
Mm-hmm.
Druid of the North. Is that
Yeah.
ringing any bells for me?
There are many druids.
Ah,
I am so concerned that it is what you think it is, Dawn. I hope it's not what you think it is, Feli.
I have concerns as well, but I've made a deal.
We've all
You
made
know,
a deal.
I was expecting you to try and kill this person.
Joke's on you! We are pacifists!
I mean, you know that there is a way to escape these deals, and it is to kill the person who you made it with. So that is up to you. I shouldn't have said that. I should have let you come to that conclusion on your own.
No, to be fair, two of us are from the Feywild. We would know that.
Yes, we know that.
You would know that. You would know of many people who have killed people because they have made deals with them. So yeah.
Well, Prince is gonna look awkwardly at the man.
Yes.
Can we have the child, please?
The man just sits down. The child is still tied up.
Typha, do you want to go on his boat and get the child? Maybe you could row the man... row the boat back to shore. I'm not sure the man feels up to it.
She looks slightly devastated at what she's just agreed to, but she's gonna use... Can I use shape water to make her, like, vault out of the water instead of climbing onto the boat? Can I do that?
I can see this coming
Sure,
wrong.
that doesn't make an acrobatics check. Prince,
That
make a
would be a
dex save.
6. Sorry,
me
Prince
make a
dex.
dex.
Going on the other man's boat, not Prince's boat.
Yeah, but you're
You
close.
have made
no.
water splash everywhere.
Oh, crap. Yeah, good point.
Where's my
This
dex?
This was
still lake, still water that's not moving, and you've made it move a bit, and now you are more of a danger to Prince than the
Sorry.
lake was.
11.
11. You take 1 acid damage from water that just gets splashed at you.
I hiss like a cat.
Oh,
yeah,
Frank, I'm
Typha-
so sorry. I didn't think.
Yep.
You get onto the boat.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you could apologize to me once we're back on land, please.
Let's go.
Okay, so yeah, you're rowing this kid. You see that the kid has eaten the dream pastry. You can just see the pastry in her hand. You can probably imagine that the man gave the child the dream pastry. So yeah, you bring them back to land. The man just kind of takes his stuff and walks away.
Wait.
If you let him.
Wait. We're
Yeah.
back at land, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I will carefully lift up the child and hand to either Dawn or Prince. I imagine probably Dawn, because it might involve stepping into the water to get her safely.
yeah.
Yes.
Prince is backing
Then-
away.
Yeah, good plan, because I want to chuck the old man off the other side of the boat. I'm assuming it's shallow enough he'll be able to get up and walk out, but I just
Yeah.
want to express my displeasure.
Yeah, you do
Huh?
it really easily. The man isn't going to try and stop you. He just falls over. He looks. pathetic.
I look at the man.
Man looks at you.
Sir, I wish you luck
Yeah.
with your fishing. Perhaps try
You
other
just ruined
lakes.
everything.
Only for this
Yeah.
lake, sir. We have found fish further south.
I don't live there.
Then
Gets up
move.
and he just gets up and be the grumpy old man. He doesn't want to live. No, he doesn't want to move and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good sir, I suggest that you don't attempt this again, because we will be nearby, and we will prevent it.
You just continue to walk away.
Cool.
But yeah, you have the child.
Yes, if we untie them, rather than waking her up, considering this may be a bit traumatic, should we just take her back to the Vistani?
I think so.
We shouldn't walk through the town with her. We should walk around it.
That was what I would suggest too.
Good.
Dawn takes off her, like, it's not a complete cape, but she drapes it over the child because it's like a blanket.
Aw.
You wrap the child in the blanket. And
Who's carrying her?
I'm assuming Dawn was. Right?
Yeah, I assumed you did hand the child to me and Dawn
Yes.
put the child down.
Yep. Alright, cool. Prince will lead the way.
You go back to the Vistani camp with the child. Once again, this is kind of empty. Rictavio has gone by now. This would have taken you about like almost 5 hours, not 5 hours, like 3 hours, just going from place to place, investigating and doing all that type of stuff. So yeah, Rictavio has gone, and I'm assuming you head back into the tent.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So you go to the tent, and you immediately see Luvash, who just immediately just is overjoyed and just rushes up to you and just takes his daughter in his arms, and he just hugs her. He doesn't wake her up, but he puts her on a bed, and gives you back your cloak. Wraps her up. Pardon?
Oh wait, did he make her cloak? Or did he hand it back?
No, he gave the cloak back to you, is what I said.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I am very grateful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He looks exhausted, but like incredibly relieved.
Oh.
I said I would give you stuff, and then we will get to you. We'll help you out with whatever you're doing. Come with me, and he leads the three of you towards. Unless you want to talk to him or do anything.
Prince would like to relay basically everything they just discovered with the old man and them at the lake. There was a hag. He doesn't mention that they made that they made a deal to kill someone. He just says that they convinced the lady of the lake to let the child go.
You do that. He seems annoyed and unimpressed.
Well, I mean,
And
that checks out considering how rude the old man was.
when he gets out, he composes himself, stands up. Give me a moment.
Okay.
And he gets on this, just on top of one of the wagons. And he begins to start. Gather around, everyone. I have something to tell you all. And the Vistani and the Dusk Elves don't gather around. They just kind of stay in their little homes, the ones that are here anyway. And the Vistani gather on this wagon. You see just a lot of people, most of them kind of almost drunk, and Luvash, the top of the wagon, just goes, "My daughter, a Vistani, was kidnapped. under the protection of Strahd, no less. We, the Vistani, were told that Strahd would protect us, but ever since that Frida betrayed us, we have not been able to leave. We have now one of our own almost got killed. If you decide once again to stand with her, then we will have you killed. That is all.
Frida's in the Frida we know.
Yep.
Shh. Do not say that out loud,
did you say that?
cat. Do not say it out
No,
loud.
no, sorry. I was checking I'd heard that name right. That's all.
Mhm.
Sorry.
And Luvash jumps off of the wagon. He just looks at you and says, "Come with me." And he goes to another wagon. This one is kind of, it's not a barrel top one like the rest of them. This is a kind of one of the ones with kind of cloth draped around it. And he takes off the cloth, and you see just a bunch of little not little. There's a lot of treasure. There's like a crate full of potions, but he closes that and says, "You probably don't want those." There are 3 treasure boxes and a wooden throne, like a very nicely made wooden throne with just gold embossed, I think, into it. Like 3 treasure chests. Yeah, so there is a wooden chest, an iron chest. There seems to be just a giant rug, and just a nice small, almost velvet box. And he looks at you two, Dawn and Prince. You may pick whatever you want from her, one item each.
Gentlemen first.
I was gonna say ladies first because I was looking at my notes and only half heard what was in the room. I'm so sorry.
I can
Terrible.
re-describe it if you want.
I'm
Please.
sorry, please.
There are 3 boxes. One is a wooden chest, another is an iron chest, and there is a small velvet box. Velvet-like box surrounded by velvet. There is a wooden throne with golden inlay and gems decorating the whole thing, and a rolled up, big, very fancy looking rug. And he's telling you that you can take one thing. The chest would count as a thing, and all the contents.
Okay. So, hey DM, would
Mhm.
you say that this is a throne fit for a king?
I was thinking the
I don't
exact thing.
know. You tell me. So definitely all thrones seem kingly.
I will stare at the throne. What is that fucking... I'm reading the third card. Power and strength tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of light. Is there a sword?
You see, there's just a throne.
No sword?
I mean, you can't tell.
Maybe there's a
You'd
sword
have
in
to
one of
do
them.
like
Shit.
an inspection of some kind.
Oh shit. Can I do a subtle investigation? Is that a thing?
You can try to very subtly, with disadvantage because you're not like actually investigating it. You're just looking at it. So kind of just scan over it. And that's...
I will happily do that. Oh fuck. Where is my freaking investigation? 6.
6. Wooden throne, golden inlay. The seat looks nice and comfy. It's a bit thick. You can't really like see, like it's not legs. It's like a fully, like a hollow bottom. Like instead of just the legs of a chair, it's like walls, I guess.
No sword.
I mean, you don't know.
Wow. Fine. Prince will take the little velvet chest and then just hope that the other two will figure it out.
Okay, you take the velvet box. Jingles. It's clearly full of some stuff. Do you open it?
Yeah, I'll open it.
You see a you see just a bunch of. It's not the box isn't velvet. It's a onyx box. It just looked like it had like this kind of velvety parts to it, and has like golden light. The box itself looks like it's expensive. On the inside, there's just a bunch of really cheap silver jewelry and a potion of poison
Ooh.
in some sort of nice-looking vial.
It's just a potion of poison, specifically.
Yes, in a nice-looking vial.
Cool.
There's a bunch of cheap jewelry.
Nice. I will pocket that.
The Lavash looks at you, Dawn. What do you
just
want?
point to the throne. It's like, is there? What is with the throne? Do you know anything about it, or is it just the throne?
Was given to us. A man who didn't need it anymore.
Any particular man, or just a man? If you don't mind me asking.
Just pick an item.
No questions, though.
Do we want a throne?
I think maybe you should go for one of the chests. He winks very unsubtly.
Okay, what's the most basic? The wooden box. The basic wooden box.
You pick
The
up
one
the
is
wooden
basic.
box.
The basic wooden box.
Okay.
Please.
Do you open it?
Yes, please.
It just contains 1,200 EPs. What is EP?
Electrum pieces.
God, why?
So half a gold piece.
You
So
find
600 gold.
600 gold pieces. You do not find electrum pieces because we don't use that.
She just squeaks because this is more money she's seen ever.
Prince looks at you with concern because you squeaked.
all of the money has Strahd's face printed onto it.
So wait. I mean, it's still gold.
Yeah, it's still worth gold. It's still gold. It's just like, this is gold from Barovia.
He gently pushes it to say, "Does everyone want to take 200?"
Yeah, sure.
Dawn, this is your prize.
She pushes further. She's like, "Don't trust me with this money."
You have 200, I'll have 200, Typha have 200.
Yeah.
Okay. But if Typha wants I'm Typha. If Dawn wants anything at any point and she's run out of money, then we have to give her it, okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Typha?
I don't get to pick anything.
Yes, you do. There's one box left.
No, I get
You get to choose.
information about Kai.
Ah, shit.
You get my help, or you get the box. If you want
need
more of this
Kai.
stuff, then you can help us out in a different way.
How could I help you?
We're running out of wine. We need about 6 barrels worth. For whatever reason, people aren't. Well, we're not allowed to leave anymore. So we can't get our wine.
Right. So you want us to go get your wine?
Yes.
6 barrels of wine.
Would there...
6.
Where?
Mm.
Where would we get this wine?
I don't know. There's a winery nearby in Barovia. You can buy it from somebody. I don't know.
Is it...
I mean, the tavern inside of the village, from what I've heard, apparently owned by the winery.
I poke the dungeon master. Do you mean Barovia is in the town, or Barovia is in the entire
I mean the Vallaki.
Vallaki?
There's a winery in Barovia. There's a tavern in Vallaki,
Got you. And
which you would remember the kid said, my family owns a winery, so you would know that it is the tavern that's staying at.
got you. And how much did they want? Sorry.
6 barrels,
Fab.
and then you can take something else from that little collection.
Cool. Prince nods. I'm sure we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to know about Kai?
Yes, please.
Well, we have someone who disappeared recently. Apparently, they went looking for some sort of, I don't know, some library, ancient library somewhere. No, the brother, Dol, he's one of the it's like a half dusk elf, half Vistani, man. He's still around here somewhere. He might be back tomorrow. Um, he probably knows where the person who's dating Kai went.
Dad?
Hmm?
I said, damn it.
Well, we can at least go talk to this. Did you say droll?
Dol.
Doll.
D-O-L.
Got you. We can at least go talk to Doll. Thank you for the information.
And this person is the brother of the person dating Kai?
We'll talk about this genie. They had a kid
Yes.
once. You kind of look like that kid. Honestly, but that was your way too low.
But this person is the sibling of that person.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They'll probably be back rather later today. Tomorrow, definitely be here. I mean, they're still looking for my daughter, so.
Ah, so
Mm-hmm.
they shall return.
Yeah, they will return in a bit. So what are you doing?
Typha's having an internal panic.
Why are you having internal panic?
It's gonna meet an uncle.
She found out she's got an uncle. But the Vistani leader kind of actually knows who she is without realizing.
Yeah. I mean, when the Vistani leader looked at you for like a hot second, maybe might have been able to figure that out earlier.
Well, congrats, Typha. You've learned information.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely. I have learned information.
Mm-hmm. I have a quick question for you, Vistani leader, whose name I forgot.
My name is Vivash.
Livash.
Lavash, thank you very much. You mentioned that Typha's acquaintance was going to a library, this ancient library. Do you know anything about it?
I don't know. Of course I don't.
I was just asking, just in case.
Somewhere to the north is all I can remember. They constantly talked about it. There was such a big fucking book person.
Relatable.
What happens when like a half elf
Yeah.
lose your culture?
Is this what happens when what?
A half
I
elf.
missed part. When you're a
So-
half elf.
Yeah, he was complaining that basically this person's a half elf. They're not as he thinks that they're not as connected to the oral traditions of the Vistani,
Oh,
Got it.
and likes books too much because of it. Basically, he's just being judgmental.
Got you. Well, if we
Typha's finding out a fuck ton right now.
well, if we do,
I would like for you to when you say half elf, she's kind of like looking at her skin and feeling her ears, like.
Well, I mean, when I said half dusk elf, half Vistani, that's what that would have been. Your
Yeah,
uncle is
they
a
could have had
half-assed elf
different
too.
parents. They could have had different parents. She
That
doesn't know
is
how it
true,
works.
but,
Like,
you know.
Well, cool. If we see a library up north, we should head there. Until then, we can go and talk to, Doll.
doll.
Thank you for
Um,
your time, kind sir.
Yes. Feel free to wait here until they return or come back tomorrow.
I suppose we could wait here.
Hey,
Which is
Ian,
their house. Sorry.
sorry, I've forgotten the passage of time. When's that mandatory party we have to go to?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay,
It was
thank you.
3 days. No, it wouldn't be tomorrow. It'd be the day
I
after,
said
wouldn't it? It was
like
3 days.
3 days, like including that day. Is what I meant. I said it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Sorry.
Yeah, it's my bad.
Let's wait here then until they return, speak with them, and then head back to Vallaki to attend this mandatory festival.
Yes. There's still people you can probably try and talk to inside the village, or you could just wait and I don't know, read or talk to each other.
Well, I haven't eaten today.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, these Vistani. Oh, I'm in a good place. This Vistani people, they are protected by Strahd, correct?
All Vistani people are protected by Strahd in
Very
some way.
true, but these guys are more like. I mean, from the way the guy was talking earlier, these guys seem more into it. I guess I don't know how to word it. So,
Yeah.
would they be cool with vampires? Is my thought. I mean, I know the ones I gave dough to were fine with him.
Maybe.
I'm gonna look around, see if anyone looks like they could. I don't know. I'm looking for a snack.
Are you looking for someone who might have a snack on them or is a snack?
Looking for a snack.
I'm looking for someone I could possibly drink blood from. So
Looking from
Someone
the
to mac
descriptions
on
of the
like
book
it's
I
not.
read.
you both spoke at once.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Feli, go first.
Does anyone match the description of the book Prince was reading?
And then Kat, you say it.
I was saying, you're looking for someone to mac on like you marked on his mark.
How dare you? But yes. So yeah, I don't know who.
How dare you, but yes.
So what adults are there around the camp?
There's just a couple people drinking in some wagons, some other people gambling in another wagon. There's just a bunch of random people.
Okay. Well, guess I'll go up to the gambling people.
Okay. You see, it's a bunch of different people. I don't know, like, just like two, like, kind of young adult, like kind of like 20-year-olds and like 20-year-old men and a like older woman gambling.
Okay. Two 20-year-old men and older women.
Well,
Just gonna-
20-ish.
Got ya. I was gonna head over and just be like, hello.
The one of the men looks at you and says, "Yes."
I don't really know how to ask this without being blunt, so I'll just be blunt. I happen to be a vampire. I was hoping to get some blood. Would any of you know where I could go for that?
Oh, give me a moment. I will go find where we keep that. And you see one of them goes off, and then after like 5 minutes later, they come back with just a wine glass of blood, basically.
Nice. I will say thank you.
Yes. Do not. Make sure Sarat does not come to attack us, and they walk away.
I'm sure they won't. Well, now Prince looks very curiously at his blood. He's like, huh, why would they say that? Weird. He shall have a drink.
He drinks his blood.
Yep.
You put your glass back at like
or you give your glass back to one of them or something,
Yeah.
and then you head back to the group.
Off I go. Waddle waddle.
He awkwardly wipes at his mouth to try and imply what he did.
Yes.
Well, okay. Well, I'm full. So, what do you two
What was
want?
your book about? Let's talk about the book.
Oh God! How about we don't talk about the book?
No, I think we want to talk about the book. Please.
Prince
Anything to clear this awkward air.
Prince holds his head in his hands. The book's about, I don't know, it's a man and he meets a vampire and he meets a werewolf and then stuff happens.
So I found out I have an uncle.
Yeah, you did.
Family grows.
Mm.
Can't
I
relate.
don't know what to do with this news, and apparently I'm part
Parts.
I'm part elf.
And also have relations to the Vistani.
I knew that.
Well, yes, but you know.
But no. I don't know what to do with this information. I didn't expect to find more family.
Well, he might not know that you're his family, so perhaps just talk to him as if he were another dude, just any other guy.
But
if you want to
why
tell him.
wouldn't he know?
Oh, I don't know, it's almost like, I don't know, he's never met you before. Therefore, he's not going to recognize you.
But-
Probably.
But the Lavash knew who I was.
Okay, fine, he might
Well-
recognize you. Well, if you want to obviously tell him, go ahead. You'll be fine.
I could feel my way through it, I suppose.
Yeah. I guess we just wait for him, right?
And as you wait, you
Um,
start to see. Sorry, go on.
no, just a small thing. While we're waiting, can Dawn try and draw on the map? Because I think around the Vistani camp it was a bit bare.
Yes. You can make rather a sleight of hand or a dexterity check. No, sleight of hand or performance. Sorry.
I'll do sleight of hand because I'm better at it, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh dear. 7.
7. You draw just a crude. What do you draw? Do you draw like the landscape or like explain?
Probably just what she sees. Like, oh, there's a bunch of trees there, so I'll draw like one little tree, and then yeah, that's art.
Okay. Yeah, you draw not the best, but still, okay for your first attempt. I don't know if you've ever drawn once in your life.
Probably
It looks
not.
good you haven't.
The drawing skills say no. The
Yeah.
history and hunting suggests no.
Oh man.
So, but it's okay. Looking at it, you can see what it's meant to be. You do that, and whilst you're doing that, Typha, you begin to see just a group of a couple of Vistani people and some Dusk Elves and like a couple, like 2 or 3 half Vistani, half Dusk Elf people.
Okay.
Just begin to go up, and one of them, this kind of shorter guy, just stops and looks at you directly in the eyes, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Hey.
No, that's cruel.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's so cruel.
So we could have ended this session 10 minutes ago, but you didn't want to.
Oh no.
But yeah, I'm going to say that you level up anyway.
Oh, Pog!
We've done
Yeah.
a lot of stuff, to be fair. For all
Actually,
that we
wait.
didn't have a fight, we still did do quite a bit.
Yeah. I was gonna have you do something else to level up, but then you decided to stay. So it's kind of what I was like, I need you to level up. So,
Fair. Apologies that we dodged everything.
I mean, it's not the worst way Dawn has managed to level up, seeing as the last time she did, it was because Prince did everything.
Oh,
Thank you, Coffee.
did I? The fuck did I do?
You managed to convince them not to murder a child?
Oh. Yay!
Yeah, you did do that.
So we have leveled up twice by convincing people, let's not murder children.
Which is
That must
quite
be the
impressive.
tagline of Curse of Strahd.
Impressive.
Don't murder children.
Can we?
Yeah.
Are we doing a pacifist run of Curse of Strahd? Is that what we're doing?
I think the
Well-
rules that you kill say no, but if you want to try a neutral run, then sure.
We are.
We fight
avoiding
only to
combat.
defend ourselves. We do not.
Cursed rollers. We like children, but not animals.
We like animals so long as they don't try and kill us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Before we go, why don't you just roll your HP before we stop recording?
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
The viewers know what you got as well.
Oh my god.
What did you get?
12?
I got
Yeah.
8.
And Prince?
I'm on 17.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1 plus
No.
3. So, my rolls are cursed. I am the cursed roller.
Yeah, when you are the
It's
squishes.
okay, just always stand behind Dawn, who now has 38 HP.
Damn.
How are you so? You realise we're all in a different bracket now, so the one's in the 30s, Typha's in the 20s, and Prince is in the 10s.
I'm still in the teens.
You baby.
With that,
Right.
thank you everyone for watching / listening to our podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, everybody. Please check the description for links to our Discord and all of the places you can find the podcast. There's also credits for any sound effects and music used, credits for all the people involved, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
So, bye-bye.
That sounded so sincere. Bye, everybody.
Good evening. Bye.